white woman kills 4 black women who are all mothers. She only gets 4 years in prison. You're saying nowhere in the hell. I'm telling you, absolutely. That's exactly what happened. Put up the picture full mass here. A Florida woman killed four black mothers in a DUI crash will only spend 4 years in prison, followed by probation. Her name is Heather Finley, the driver. Faced a maximum of 37 years. There are people in Florida who received the maximum of 37 years. She received 4 years for killing 4 people. Finley was driving 59 miles per hour in a 35 mile per hour speed zone with a blood alcohol level of 0.08%. The legal limit for when a driver is considered impaired. It is important to note that the test was administered 5 hours after the accident, which means her blood alcohol content level dropped between the time of the accident and the time she was actually tested. So what we have for the record is likely significantly lower than what was actually present in her system during the accident. There's a circuit court judge named Larry Metz. Larry Metz, the judge, said it was the only way to guarantee Miss Finley spent time behind bars, despite pleas from the families of the victims to reconsider this ridiculous plea deal. Let's put up the picture of the mothers. They're all dead, every single one of them, dead. The woman who killed them, she gets 4 years. So let me get the math here. So you mean to tell me, judge and prosecutor who coordinated this plea deal, that each one of these black women were worth, their whole lives were worth 1 year punishment to the person who killed them? Metz had placed the deal on hold in April to review more evidence, saying in a September 22nd ruling. Let's put those women back up. We'll put the women back up. In a September 22nd ruling that if he rejected the deal, the state could drop the case, and he did not have the ability to alter the agreement between the prosecutor and defense attorneys. Wait a minute. The judge is literally saying, well, if I rejected the plea deal, the state could have just dropped the charges. The hell you say? We got 4 black women who are dead, 4 mothers who are no more because of the criminal action of this particular person. And you're telling me that the only way to guarantee she actually serves some jail time is if you accept this plea deal. Judge, you a damn lie. I tell your mama you're lying. If you forced it to go to trial, there's a conviction here. There's no question about the negligence, no criminal element. Why did you not push for that? Why did you not reject all plea deals to force this to trial? Let's put up the women again. I'm gonna give you their names. These women who were killed by Miss Finley are Rosalind Felton, 29 years of age, was in a Chevy Malibu truck with cousins Shaquila Smith and Cambria Smith, both 26 years of age, and Tiara Chambers, only 25 years of age, when Miss Finley, the killer, smashed into them just after 2 a.m. This happened back in 2018, month of April. These mothers represent a total of 8 children. 8 children who will no longer have a mother, who will no longer be able to say, Mama, I love you. Or Mama, I can't wait to see you. Or Mama, I miss you. They're gone. Details behind the plea deal are this. Finley's license will be revoked for 3 years. She is also ordered to pay $200,000 in restitution for the 4 families impacted. As part of the agreement, prosecutors dropped 4 of the DUI counts, convicting Finley of 4 vehicular homicide charges. The family said they also did not have any say in the plea deal at all. Prosecutors noted that there were issues with evidence in the case. In a 3-page memo, State Attorney Chris Small detailed problems with video and black box data from the vehicles and the defense accident reconstruction report that raises doubts about Finley's impairment. That's what they have said to cover themselves. Finley's defense attorney filed a motion challenging the blood level alcohol test results, saying they were based on a lack of scientific reliability. The convicted woman reportedly yelled, "That B word wrecked my new truck." The defendant, other than being hysterical, showed no indicators of impairment, according to the prosecutor's memo. Isn't that something? You know, let's just go ahead and call it what it is, a lack of value allocated to black women. Call it what it is. I guarantee you, if a black woman would have killed 4 white women, if a black woman would have killed 4 white mothers, you would not have seen this outcome. Prosecutor would not have stood for it. The judge would not have stood for it. Now remember, all 4 families stood against this plea deal. All 4 families said, "Don't do this, judge." And I believe all 4 families would have preferred them take this all the way to trial. Seek justice. Don't seek the easy out. That's not what you swear to as a prosecutor. You swear to seek justice. This feels like injustice from top to bottom. Adrienne, what are your thoughts on this as an attorney at law?
It's very difficult to take the judge's word for it in terms of this thought that if he rejected the plea deal, that somehow the charges could be dropped. They had already dropped the DUI counts, and so they did have vehicular homicide. You have evidence of someone's death. You also do have some indicia of her testing positive in terms of her blood alcohol level. There would seem to be sufficient evidence to put these 2 things together. And so for the judge to act like his hands were tied was really pretty, it was just pathetic. It really indicates the lengths that the system is willing to go in order to avoid giving justice for the taking of black lives. And that seems to be completely and totally on display in this case in particular. And just thinking that the children involved from newborn to the age of 12, they are so young, so vulnerable, so innocent, and now their mothers have been taken from them. It really does already put them in a position to start their lives so young, knowing that the system is stacked against them.
I want to say this to the children of these mothers. I am so sorry. I'm so sorry. Take this and break the system that did this to you and refuse to give justice to your mother. Use this as motivation to create a better world. It's unfortunate that this happened. It's horrible. It's a disaster. The world is ugly. But you have the opportunity to make it beautiful, all right?